Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Free Agent Micro Pitches, where I'll be highlighting free agents of interest for this offseason by taking clips from our various free agency podcast episodes, Lakers Legacy Podcast, and overlaying relevant player film on top of those discussions. I'll start things off with a quick streamlined look into the player's specs, and then we'll flow straight into our short discussion about said player. So with that said, let's talk about potential free agent target, KJ Martin. KJ Martin is 24 years old. He just turned 24 in January. He is 6'6" with a 6'7" wingspan and weighs 215 pounds. In his career, KJ has averages of 8.6 points, 4 rebounds, 1.2 assists, 0.5 steals, and 0.5 blocks. He has career shooting splits of 54% from the field, 33% from 3, knocking down 0.6 threes a game, and 67% from the line. His best season came with the Houston Rockets in 2022-23 when he averaged 12.7 points, 5.5 rebounds, 1.5 assists, on 57% from the field and 31% from 3, knocking down 0.8 threes a game. Now, his three-point volume has regressed the last couple of seasons with the 76ers, which is a bit strange, though he did shoot 8 of 21 from 3, 38% with Philadelphia this last season before being traded to the Utah Jazz. But regardless, we're not looking at KJ Martin for his shooting ability. He is not a volume shooter, he is a volume dunker. And mainly, we're really looking at KJ Martin for one specific thing, or actually two: his speed and explosiveness. So with that said, here's my quick free agency discussion with Tommy on KJ Martin. All right, here we go. Non-guaranteed guys. I'm going to list them out and then you tell me any guys who interest you and how realistic you think it'll be for the Lakers to get them. Number 1, KJ Martin, Utah Jazz. $8 million non-guaranteed, fully guaranteed on January 26th. So if Utah has plans to take in guys with their cap space and get assets, they might just let KJ Martin loose. So KJ, Jock, Cody, Josh Okogie, Duop Reith. Any one of those interest you, and how realistic do you think it is for the Lakers to get them? Take it away.
KJ Martin, I feel like he is a guy who, again, I think we would have to make some moves if we wanted to get him, because he would be sort of like a stopgap if we did make moves, because I think like he sort of is at a position where we have a lot of bodies currently. But, you know, one of the things that has stood out, if people have been sort of following the playoffs and obviously watched this Lakers series this year, is the level of athleticism and conditioning. And, you know, we've talked about the physicality, but it's really the athleticism and conditioning as well. I mean, these guys are playing intense games, and you're seeing like the teams that are losing are getting burned in those categories. That's the way the league is heading. And KJ Martin, I think, is so athletic that he's just like, you know, he's a guy that we talked about 2 years ago, I think. And it just feels like he's waiting for that right fit and right opportunity to show what he can really do. And I think he could be a really dynamic athletic piece for a team, and you know, hopefully it's us. But again, I think it sort of depends on what we end up doing with maybe our other forwards in that scenario.
Yeah, KJ Martin, I have had a love affair with for the last 2 years. I just think that he could, to your point, just give us that burst and speed that we need in transition. He's also a really good rebounder for a guard. I would kind of fashion him as our version of like a Dollar Tree Josh Hart. He's also improved tremendously defensively on the defensive end of the floor as well. He can hit an outside shot, but most of all, he is like explosive athletically. He's like a guard who you can lob the ball to, give alley-oops to, but he is also just a blur up and down the court. And I think the Lakers just need that shot of explosiveness and dynamic athleticism in their arm so that we can, you know, fight fire with regards to some of these other younger teams who have like true young legs on the roster. So there's our quick elevator pitch on KJ Martin. What do you guys think? Now, obviously, it remains to be seen whether he's going to be a free agent at all. The Utah Jazz have up until mid-January to let him loose on his non-guaranteed contract. But with that said, assuming that KJ Martin eventually becomes available, what do you guys think about the Lakers potentially signing the athletic, the explosive, the fast KJ Martin? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like this video and please hit subscribe. This has been Jonathan Hernandez of the Lakers Legacy Podcast, and I will catch you guys next time. Peace.